Hi, thank you for clicking on the video, and I hope everyone is doing really well. I'm in a new location, just kind of testing out different places in my very tiny apartment. Today, I am going to be talking about something that popped up in my personal real life, and I wanted to talk about it because it's relevant. I apologize ahead of time if I ramble. This is totally unplanned. This topic presented itself yesterday, and I decided, I want to talk about it because it's important, and especially because it's a total misunderstanding of EDs. So basically, a friend of a friend's daughter is suffering from Anna. About a week ago, she was admitted to one of the local hospitals because of her ED. Her parents, who are the friend of a friend, obviously they don't know what to do at this point. And my friend has kind of been sharing the journey of her friend's daughter and her friend, the mother of this young girl. Every time she shares, some details of the situation, it breaks my heart because this girl is very young. I know what it's like to be that age and feel so out of control that you resort to these kind of behaviors. So I really related, and I think that's why my friend was sharing. Also, maybe to get a little insight, and I shared as much as I could, just trying to be helpful as best I can as a completely third, fourth outside party who doesn't know much. But from what I gathered, this girl is questioning a lot about herself, her identity. She's at that age, feeling out of control. 2020 happened. Feeling extra out of control. Sounds like she has really good parents, but as a teenager, you hate your parents. As a teenager, you don't feel like you can turn to your parents. So you turn inward, and sometimes the results are detrimental. About a week ago, she was admitted to the hospital, and she was discharged yesterday. My friend had a picture of this young girl around the time that she was admitted. My friend said something that triggered something in me to want to make this video. And my friend said, she doesn't look that bad. And that's the misconception I want to talk about today. Because what my friend doesn't know is I'm struggling. I have an ED, and it's back. And to look at me, you would think she's fine. She's healthy. She eats well. She exercises. She tries to take care of herself. And those things are true. But there's more going on. So she showed me the picture, and I instantly was like, what are you talking about? I looked at her face, and she's in pain. She's hurting. She did not want to be admitted to the hospital, but her parents are at their wits' end. They don't know what to do. So this was like their last resort. And I guess the whole time she just wanted out, which is proof to me that she's not ready to recover, which is sad, but I hope that sooner than later it clicks in her brain that regain that self-identity and to regain true control in your life, you have to recover. I use the word control loosely. So when she showed me the picture, this girl, her face is just sad. There's like an emptiness. When she said that she doesn't look that bad, there's an emptiness in a youthful, young child's eyes. That's bad. That's bad enough. At the end of the day, there is no bad enough. If a person is struggling, is sick, is hurting, they need help, no matter what they look like. I was shocked a little bit that she said that because she's known me for 6 years. At this point, you should know the misconception behind having an ED and looking the part. They don't equate each other. There's so much internal, and in this girl's face, you can see the internal struggle and pain. It's physical. It's become physical. The next thing I noticed is a physical attribute of her ED. The main focus of this was to not only share a little bit of an update with me and how I'm not okay, but also to reiterate and emphasize the point that EDs don't look one way. You don't have to be skin and bones to have Anna. You don't have to have the physical attributes of Mia to have Mia. There's no one look fits all when it comes to an ED. An ED can infiltrate any body. You can look any way, have an ED, and suffer and hurt. What's been going on with me is to a bad point, and it hasn't even been that long of relapse. A chunk of my hair I pulled out of my head the other day, and I was like, this is not good. I have physical attributes of an ED. They're hidden though, and I think that's the thing about an ED that you just don't know, is the hidden parts. So my friend, she's the sweetest person on the planet, and she understands to a point, so that's why I was a little bit shocked by her comment. So definitely, if you think that you're enlightened, you understand, and I'm not saying you don't, if you're an advocate, a support system for someone, please make sure that you are not basing their recovery on the way that they look. Check in with them emotionally, mentally. Don't base everything off their physical appearance, because there's a lot more going on than they are either willing to share, able to share, know how to share. Please just don't look at someone and be like, oh, they're recovered because they're in the triple digits weight-wise, or you see them eat 3 times a day. It's what you don't see that determines their mental health. Like, don't judge and determine for them how recovered they are based on how they look. I apologize if this was a complete ramble and just, stream of consciousness video, no direction, no organization. That's kind of how it is, because spur of the moment. This is not a fun topic, but it needs to be said. It needs to be said over and over again and repeated until people get it. So I'm going to repeat it over and over again until people get it. This is a topic that the average person does not know much about. I'm here to educate. I'm here to spread some knowledge about it. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you did not enjoy it, you can give it a thumbs down. That is cool too. I don't mind. My videos are not normally this sad, but topics like this, when it comes to ED recovery, it does need to be discussed. So if you are interested in more videos like this, more videos that are more fun, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay notified of all future uploads. If you have any comments, questions, video suggestions, anything at all, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Be sure to go follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you next time.